Hi students, in this video we are going to discuss about energy sources. In the subject elements of mechanical engineering, the module 1 is going to explain about the different topics. The first one is sources of energy. First of all, we should know what is the energy, what are the sources of energy, what are the different types of energy, and all the things we are going to discuss here. So first one in this module, so module wise, let me see what is the importance of finding the to know about the elements of mechanical engineering is in the sense. First of all, with daily day-to-day life, we are using so many components, right? So all the components need some energy, and all the components are working in a different by using some different principles. The principles, as a engineering students, we should know about how the components are working. Okay, so it may be a two-wheeler or it may be a four-wheeler or refrigerator, air condition. Here you can see so many pumps, motors, and grinders, cycle wheels. Okay, which is can be run with the help of a main mechanisms, chain mechanisms, and other mechanisms over there for each and every components are working with some mechanisms. We should know how it is going to be work and what are the energy required for it, right? So normally we know all the components are working with some electrical energy or heat energy. In this case, the bike cars or they are using the heat energy which can be created with the help of burning the petrol or diesel. And cooker, the vegetables we are boiling with the help of say heat energy by burning some LPG gas, right? And air conditions or refrigerations, all the things it needs some kind of energy. Either it may be a electrical energy or heat energy, something else, right? So in this subject we are going to see about the fundamental concepts of energy and its sources in the first module. So first of all, what is energy? What is energy? Energy is the ability to do a work, right? For any components, let it be or a human being, whatever it is, we need energy to do a work. So the energy is available in different forms of energy: light energy, heat energy, sound energy, like that we know, right? And but for working of the components, we need some kind of energy like mechanical energy, electrical energy, light energy, like. So the energy is the ability to do the works, and we are going to categorize the energy resources as a two forms. One is renewable and non-renewable. The name itself it says what is the renewable. Renew, we can reuse it. Once we use it, also we can reuse it. Non-renewable, it cannot be renewable. Once if you used, it cannot be returned back, it cannot be reused. So what are the types of that? And let me see the non-renewable and renewable energy sources here. So non-renewable in the sense, other way we can call it as conventional energy sources. The conventional energy sources and non-renewable are the one from the past millions years of ago. The whatever the materials, the plants, the animals, and other algae, plantains, everything gets buried in the earth, and due to the pressure difference, they are converted as a fuel. Okay, now we are digging the earth and we are taking that fuel. So we call it as the non-renewable energy, which cannot, if you use it again, you cannot, you have to get it long period, you have to wait for the next fuel. And moreover, once if it is used, that cannot be regained. That is the thing here, we can call it as a non-renewable. And renewable energy is renewable, that is the earth atmosphere. We will get some different types of energy like solar, wind, and the water. These are all the energy sources which is available on the earth surface, which, and we can use it for renew it, we can reuse it. So once we use today, tomorrow also it will be available, day after it's so continuously. That is, we can say as non-exhaustible in nature. Okay, so this is what the energy resources I can say clearly as non-renewable. Commercially, energy resources as a non-renewable, and they are petroleum, natural gas, nuclear power, These are all consumed. Once if it is consumed, we cannot reuse it, replace it. Okay, that's it. So if it is getting exhausted, we call it as non-renewable. So non-renewable resources or the energy resources are being accumulated in nature for a very long time and cannot be replaced if exhausted. Okay, and then this is renewable source of energy where energy sources are continuously we can use it and freely available in nature, and the examples like solar energy, biomass energy, thermal energy, these are all non-existable the nature in the nature, and they are known as renewable. Exhaustible is that is continuously available. We cannot, it's not over immediately after using it, so that we call it as renewable energy. So the difference, if you see the references, main differences is non-renewable source of energy will be available under the ground of the earth. So it is by digging the earth we can get the ores, we can get the coal or all different types of things, and oil, crude oil we will get, and then by taking the crude oil and other things, if you want to convert as a source, it will take more cost. So it is costly for digging the source and converting into a useful fuel. So that is also a problem in the non-renewable resource. So let me take the only non-renewable resources. How what is the difference from that I will tell. So there is a which is available underground of the earth is we call it as a non-renewable and cannot be replaced by nature, and it is scarce. Nowadays it is not available much. In future days totally it is going to be vanished, like that situation is there. And the environmental pollution is very big issue here. Whatever the fuel we are burning, the non renewable fuel like coals and fuels, it will produce the carbon monoxide and other oxides which are harmful to the human beings and others, right? So this is very costly for producing. But the same case, if we go for renewable, it is abundant in nature and it is available in the earth's surface. So costly is very less, you can use directly without any spending much cost. So investment cost may be the starting initial cost may be there, after that there is no cost in using it, right? So examples: solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, like this. So these are the important parameter, or what is the difference between the renewable and non-renewable resources. So in the next class we will see about the thermodynamic properties and other properties of the material for the energy resources, and further classes please watch other videos.